Hello, everybody. Man, I hope you guys had a great weekend doing this video here on Monday. Yes, I do indeed know that the Mavs game was 2 days ago and not today. But hey, man, better late than never. Here we are to talk about it. And the boys unfortunately fell again, this time to the Detroit Pistons down in Mexico City. Shout out Mexico City, man. CDMX, man. My boy Danny, my college roommate, lives down there. I spent my birthday. So about 2 years ago this time, I was down in Mexico City. Beautiful city, man. Beautiful time. So I know the boys enjoyed themselves down there up until, unfortunately, they took the loss to the Detroit Pistons. Now, guys, let's just honestly talk about it a little bit, man. And I'm just gonna tell you, they had an up and down looking game, man. They looked okay for majority of the first half. Honestly, in my opinion, it was pretty close. I mean, Jalen Duran was killing us. That boy Pablo was passing his ass off. He was assisting here, there, and everywhere. And honestly, you can just tell that it was going to be one of those games where it was going to be a tough game for us all the way through. It was good to see Gafford out there, his first game of the season. But yet again, we were undermatched, man. I mean, we were understaffed, I guess, outgunned a little bit, like, because we didn't have our bigs. And that's the thing that people gotta understand. The way that this iteration of the Mavs is going to work and run is we are leaning into having our bigs and to being bigger than a lot of teams. Yes, athletic, of course, and get up and down, get a lot of points in transition, but we're gonna rely a lot on being bigger than people, out rebounding people, and just kind of just muscling dudes up out of the paint is what we're gonna rely on a lot. That's why when people talk about how shittily we shoot, I understand it, but I'm also want people to get that shooting outside of Clay, and then when eventually Kyrie comes back, shooting isn't going to be a big priority of our team. It's going to be like, bro, we're just going to have dudes who are just chunking up threes and stuff as they either can't get to the paint or if they just feeling themselves and want to. Like, so that's why it's going to matter, of course, because three is more than two. Yes, we know that. Three is definitely more than two. But as long as we are making our twos and defending on the other end, us not being the best 3-point team or even in the top 10 won't be the worst, in my opinion. We need it for right now because, yes, it's just going to help us stay in games that, unfortunately, we just won't be in this beginning of the season while we're figuring things out, while we're still playing point flag, and while we're waiting for Kyrie to get back. But I feel like in the long run, it's not going to be the worst thing for us as a team throughout the season if we aren't the best or, like I said, in the top 10 of 3-point shooting teams. It'll definitely help us to stay in games and figure that out. But like right now, unfortunately, we just don't got anybody who's just able to consistently hit threes outside of Max Christie. That's why he needs to get more minutes, and he will get more minutes, unfortunately, to the detriment of Klay Thompson. But we just got to keep it a buck and honestly and just say, like, hey, Clay's got to find his rhythm and get there eventually, or he will definitely lose more and more minutes as we go along. But, man, like, there's not much I honestly want to say too much about this game. It wasn't. It was kind of a letdown, man. Like, us going to being 2-4 as opposed to we could have, like, went to 500 and got to 3-3. But, I mean, bro, it is what it is. We were never going to win every single game, so I can't be mad at us when we do lose. It definitely does suck, but hey, man, it's all part of it. And gotta scratch this shit and just look forward to what we got going on for next week. And so, well, I guess as we look, those are the stats for that, my bad. So, honestly, as we look to what happened to this past week, we finished another one of these weeks, man, 1-2. So, out of our 6 games now, like I said, we're 2-4 for the year. I mean, there's a lot of doom and gloom. A lot of people shitting on the Mavs right now as they want to. But I got to tell you guys, that's what they want to fucking do. And I want people to understand this. right now, there's a lot of people who want this shit to fail. I mean, I see why you do. You guys are mad, upset about the trade. I hear you. I understand it. But what I'll say to that, and what I'll say to hoping that my favorite team in the entire world loses, or this shit all goes to shit, just wait. Like, just wait, man. Because honestly, it'd be pretty shitty for you to jump out to talking so much shit so early and then all of this turn the right way and you gotta eat so much shit. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm gonna be super unapologetic later when this shit all ends up going right. When the boys end up looking amazing, we win way more games than anybody expected. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie come back. That boy Cooper cements why he's the rookie of the year. I know there's a lot of bullshit, a lot of talk, a lot of people wanting to say this or that, a lot of people who are experts about this and that. Yeah, cool. Just keep the, I just want you to wait and keep that same energy unless you are just so sure already. But if your ass ain't, just pump the brakes a little bit because it would be really, really bad for you if you end up being wrong in the long run when this shit is all said and done. Because I'm not going to be nice about it. So keep that shit in mind. But man, yeah, man, another 1 and 2 week sucks. But looking forward to the next week, man. And going into this week, today as we sit on Monday, November the 3rd, we have the Houston Rockets. So a division rival, a state rival, the first look at KD with the Houston Rockets. So that should be a very interesting game. And we're down in Houston, so we're not here at home in Dallas. So it's a good road game. It'll be a good road game for Cooper to see too, because I mean, yeah, the first game that he played away from the AAC, that was in Mexico. So that was in a whole other country. So it's like cool, it was a road game, it wasn't one at home, but it wasn't necessarily like one in the States that where you can really understand like the fans of another team that super hate you and super hate your team and want nothing but bad shit to happen for your team. Like he needs to get that as well. So like that'll be good. Cause I really do believe he kind of got some of that, like, not even want to make that comparison because people are going to just start running away with it and talk their bullshit. But I feel like he's got a little bit in him where he likes the shit talking to get going, man. Like the whole being nice and everything and everybody being cool with him, that's cool. He enjoys that. But like, I feel like he that type that like, oh, you trying to talk that shit? All right, bet I gotta show your ass what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's like appreciate you for getting me going. And I feel like we just need somebody to kind of do that because he ain't really had that yet. I'm not saying I want some bitch at. I'm not saying I want somebody just to go at him like unnecessarily and just be a hoe. I mean, just be like a jerk about it. But like, you know, it's like I want him to kind of feel that fire and like, you know what I'm saying? And just be like, man, I've been hearing so much shit. And honestly, I just got to prove to all you motherfuckers why they took me number one overall, why it was understood. But that's kind of what I want. But it'll be good for him to see that, man. So I'm excited to see that game tonight. Honestly, as I'm recording this, it's about less than an hour away. Like, yeah, told you I should have been recorded this video, but hey, better late than never. So we got the Rockets. Excited to see that game, man. We'll see what happens there. We still kind of beat up. I know AD's not playing. Lively's not playing. Kyrie, of course, is out. Exum is out. Like, we got a few people who are out. So it's gonna be Dwight Powell and Gafford tonight as our big men, and then we're gonna also throw out some PJ at the 5 as well too. Probably even Cooper at the 5, depending. Because that's the thing, man. Houston's got a big team as well. They got Şengün, who I ain't gonna lie, bro. Şengün's gonna eat. He's probably definitely gonna go for 30 again tonight. Probably 30 and like 14 or so, like 30 and like somewhere between 12 and 15 rebounds. Like he's gonna eat tonight and probably kill us. It's gonna be shit, but hey, I just hope, even with all that, one or two people on our squad as well get hot so that we end up getting this dub because we need to get some wins, man. We need to get close. We need to get higher in the win column than we do in the fucking L column. So right now we're 2-4, man. We win tonight. We 3-4. That'll be good. That'll be a division win. That'll take down another division rival of ours in the Rockets too, who I'm sure have a better record than us right now as well. And that'll just be good because it'll be a good team. It'll be another good team that we've beaten this year. Like, or it'll probably be the best team that we've beaten this year so far. So like that'll be good to get us in the win column. Because honestly, after that, bro, we got a bunch of bullshit after this. Like we can start a streak right now. The boys can get hot, man. Start feeling themselves and just like go into like Thanksgiving with a much better record than they started with, feeling themselves a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, just comfortability and shit, and it'll just be good to go in like just like we can have a good November, go into December, you know what I'm saying, like go into December with a good enough record, a good a sense of like consistency amongst the guys, like figuring it out. Like, yeah, there's still gonna be shit to figure out, but we'll have a better sense of what we do right and what we need to just not waste as much time with and stuff. And we'll just be one step closer to brother Kyrie Irving coming back into the fold, which will be amazing, and closer to Christmas, which will be a good Christmas game, which will be an amazing Christmas game to see as well. Because then I'm like, bro, like, yeah, on the 5th, you know what I'm saying, on Wednesday, we've got the Pelicans. Then after the Pelicans, we've got the Grizzlies, who they've got their troubles right now. They might be trading Ja. Who knows what's going to happen there. So then after them, yeah, we got a back-to-back. So on Friday and Saturday. So on Friday, we've got the Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, we've got the Wizards again. So we got to right that wrong because we lost to their ass last week, and people have been talking mad shit, and we shouldn't have lost to them. But we won't allow them to get hot and become the Washington Warriors like their ass became and shit, and just shoot our ass out the gym, hopefully. But oh man, sucks to see it, man. Sucks that we got another loss, but hey, bro, there's 82 games. We got 4 losses out of these 82. That sucks, but hey, man, gotta start somewhere, man, and hopefully all we can go from here is up. And I really do believe in it, man. Bro, it's not gonna be pretty. I understand that. I've been saying that shit. We're having fun over here because of the possibilities. And I get it. People are like, man, we had so many possibilities. And I get that shit. Shit changes every single day, bro. Like, look at your own lives. Things happen every single day that does not go according to what you had in mind or in plan. But man, shit, you still adapt and you got to go on with it. And I know you can sit and you can cry and you can bitch and you can moan about how it was this way and how you thought it was. Yeah, but man, you still got to get your ass up, go to work, take care of shit, and do what you got to do. So, man, that's what we got to do as Mavs fans and as people who just support this entire organization and these players. And if you don't agree with that shit, man, I don't give a fuck, honestly. Fuck out of here. Peace out, guys. Shout out to the Mavs. Go Mavs. I love you all. Peace.